show.
What the fuck? Blue eyes? Why does eyes glow while blue? The frenzy that was raging only a moment ago has unbelievably quieted down. There's only the cold and the calm moonlight in the air. The red fog has disappeared somehow, and I feel like the time has stopped here.
Where is he?
I don't have to ask who he's talking about. It's easy enough to figure out. He's asking about Minazuki, the other self within him.
I don't know. He was trying to protect you from Kagutsuchi.
I see.
He's different. The madness and childish denial he'd shown up till now was all but gone. And now he's just standing there with an air of quiet, icy menace. It's like he knows everything that happened when he was Minazuki.
When I woke up, I was in the hospital. I didn't know anyone there, or even how long I'd been out.
Sho starts to talk. His clear voice is missing the intimidating quality it used to have.
My care was paid up for basically forever. I had a pretty good idea where the money came from.
Why is his scar blue?
Yeah. The same goddamn bastard who tampered with an orphan kid and threw him away like yesterday's garbage when I blacked out.
Sho Minazuki was one of the orphans collected by the Kirijo Ergonomics Research Laboratory as a test subject. Shusuke Kutsuki, the man in charge of the research, implanted a mysterious artifact known as a plume of dust into Sho's body.
That lab was everything to me. I did everything I could when I was a kid. I was happy to see that rotten bastard smile.
Sho.
It doesn't matter. Anyway, all that was left for me when I woke up was a shit ton of money and a world I never knew. You get it, right? All I know is fighting. I don't have a damn clue how to live in this world.
I think back to what Mitsuru-san said. By the time Sho was old enough to think for himself, he had been taken in by the research lab and placed in confinement, cut off from all contact with the outside world. The only other person Sho knew was Shusuke Kutsuki, who was in charge of research at that time. And when Sho lost consciousness because of Ikutsuki's experiments, he was sent to a hospital. I can only imagine how the world must have looked when he woke up all alone in that hospital bed.
I left the hospital and went out into the world. Yeah, that's right. Into your Inaba.
What? You were in Inaba?
Yeah, and it sucked. It was so boring I thought I was gonna die. That's when the murder case broke on that foggy day.
So you were here the entire time? No one noticed you?
I saw it all. I saw what you did, what you fought against, and how you solved the case.
What? Good lord, Sho's known about us far longer than we knew about him. He's been observing us all this time.
It was fun. It got my blood pumping. I got the scent of battle. And I thought you were just like me. Then, right when that case was just about closed, that thing spoke to me. It asked if I wanted to destroy the world.
You're talking about Kagutsuchi?
Yeah. Minazuki came up with the plan, and I went with it. And then, you know the rest.
It's just as I thought. Sho doesn't really want the world destroyed. What he really yearns for is a world he can live in.
Sho, don't be afraid to bond with people. You're like Labras, someone who was made to fight, so that's all they know. But she's one of our good friends now.
It's just like when Yosuke Chi and my other friends accepted their shadows. It's an obstacle Sho must overcome as well.
Still, the only way I can relate to you all is by fighting.
All right then. If fighting is the only way you can form bonds, then I'll fight you till the cows come home. Just don't drag anyone else into it.
Just like that, life returns to Sho's eyes. Along with it, the scar on his forehead and eyes shines a pure bluish white, and I can sense the fire of life, much stronger than before, surging through his entire body. Not only that, but something rises behind him. It's the persona that Minazuki was using. So, this shows true unbound strength. Oh well, looks like this strategy was a failure. I can't go easy on him at this rate.
Here goes.
So he awakened his persona. Because we killed a god.
Final. Fight.
Oh fuck. Yo! Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch.
Persona! Damn!
He has like so much fucking health.
Over here!
Fuck. He has so much health. Oh shit. Oh! Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Boom! Damn! They give him so much health!
It's over. Show Minazuki. To think he'd take so quickly to the persona passed down from the self born of that plume of dusk. It's been a while since we've had a guest with that much power. I presume Sho will be a rather dreadful underclassman for him. I truly look forward to what develops of this.
Ah, so that red-haired young man has reached an epiphany.
Yes. The many encounters he had here have brought about a change within him.
He'll surely have many more experiences and battles on his journey from here on, as a new guest of the world.
Oh, he's gonna get his own game.
Elizabeth, will you not return to us? Theo was worried about you. I believe he had been to this place as well.
Yep.
Did he? I hadn't noticed at all. Not even a raindrop's worth.
Is that so?
Well then.
I still can't get used to Margaret's new
For me to
voice.
take my leave. Please tell my incompetent brother this. My journey has just begun.
Ah, Elizabeth. I sense that you may become a guest of our room someday
Oh
yourself.
my god, dude. All is foreshadowing. Jesus. That was close. My blood ran cold many times during the battle. I fought with all my might without holding back at all, but Sho was fast. His slashes were sharp, and he fought like a veteran warrior who's gone through intense training.
How do you feel, Sho?
I lost. That's the brawn of a guy with bonds, huh? Never mind. Even my jokes are lame right now.
Come at me whenever you want, as often as you want. I'll always accept the challenge.
Yes, this isn't the end. For Sho, this battle was only the beginning. The only way Sho could form a relationship with the others was by hurting them. He started this mess because he wanted so badly to have those bonds he couldn't attain. But in every strike he aimed at me during our fight, I think I sensed his wish for us to accept each other, and to boost one another up. Which is how it should be. A connection with others can be a great strength, depending on how you face them. It helps us grow. Sho took hold of the first chance he had, through whatever means he knew, and offered it to me. I intended to accept his challenge with all my might. I wonder if that got through to him.
So what are you gonna do now? I meant it when I said that the others would.
Nah, that's enough. I'm tired of all your lecturing. I'll kill you for sure one day. You better be ready when I come for you.
Joe makes his smirking bow and disappears, flying far from here. All I can do is smile at his rather smug attitude. On seeing Joe leave, Margaret approaches me.
It seems it's over. And that was a wonderful battle. It even made my heart skip a beat. I'll look forward to your rematch with him.
I'd be fine if he didn't show up for a while.
Is that so? This encounter between you two will one day give way to something irreplaceable.
A bond.
I don't know your
A
desires,
social link.
but that may be the nature of the power you hold.
Who knows?
It's true that I've made wonderful friends here in Inaba, and it's those friends who've allowed me to overcome my trials so far. But that's not because I'm special or anything. I'm sure the same thing will happen to Sho from here on out, too.
By the by, now that the red fog is gone, this place will disappear shortly. Shouldn't your friends evacuate more urgently?
That's right, I completely forgot about that. This tower was only an illusion that came out of the red fog. So now that the fog is gone, this place will turn back to regular old Yasogami High.
Margaret, I have a favor to ask you.
Oh? What is it?
Could you please send all my friends here in the tower somewhere safe?
Margaret falls silent, as if thinking for a moment, and then turns a smile towards me.
Since you did entertain me somewhat, I suppose I should show my appreciation. Very well. I shall send you all to a safe place.
Thank you.
May we meet again in the Velvet Room.
After those parting words, I'm enveloped in a white light. As my vision begins to fade, I see the open space I was just in start to peel away from the edges and crumble without a sound.
What's this? Oh, it seems I was a moment too late. To think I missed an opportunity to see two tremendous powers clash.
Poor
Oh,
Theodore.
how I wish I could have witnessed it with my own eyes.
Are you satisfied yet?
Sister? Why are you here?
Is there some irregularity with my presence here?
No, that wasn't what I meant.
So, did you see Elizabeth?
I wasn't out to find her. Rather, I was scouting the area in search of this cola you wished for. It's true. This is my proof.
He actually got
I did
some.
not think that this cola would be hidden in such a sturdy metallic box. Disassembling the box took some time, but I did so without breaking anything. I also inserted all the 10,000 yen bills I had before reassembling it.
Oh my
To
god.
think that the people of this world go to such lengths simply just to buy cola. I still have much to learn.
How much money did you pay
It
for one
doesn't matter.
drink?
So, were you able to take a look about this world?
Ah, of course, sister. The people I encountered here exhibited much stronger powers than usual by trusting in these bonds between each other.
Huh.
I gather that the
It's
reason
kind of
they
confusing
display
because
such
they're mixing
powers
the two
is because
very
they have a wish
different
they desire,
stories together
along
here.
with the ones their bonds connect them to.
I see. I'm surprised. You did rather well.
I think Elizabeth may have found such a wish as well.
She has.
How would you know that?
What makes you say so?
Perhaps it's only my imagination, but I sensed something while pursuing her. I thought Elizabeth might have found something she wants to do for someone besides herself. In other words, a wish of her own.
Huh.
Sister?
I see. Very well. So, what kind of bonds do you intend on exploring?
Well, I believe we should first start by making a toast with this cola. I've heard that it is a sublime ritual performed by the people of this world to further strengthen their bonds.
I already worry about where you'll end up. Come now, Theo. Let's go back.
Please, wait for me, sister!
Alright. Yep. Aww. It never ends.